Call the City of Hawarden regular City Council meeting to order. It is Wednesday, February 22nd at 5:30 p.m. Everyone is present except for Councilman Harvey and Mayor Porter. Starting with Agenda Item 1A, approval of February 8th, 2017 Council meeting minutes.
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Agenda Item 1B is approval of the February 22nd, 2017 claims for payment. We'll start with John.
No questions.
Payne?
None, thank you.
Tim?
No.
Hearing, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by John. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Agenda Item 1C is open business from the community. Seeing none, we'll move on. There will not be a mayor's report tonight. Anything from council? Staff reports. Let's start with Pam.
Nothing, thank you.
Nothing. Tom?
Couple things. Our household hazardous cleanup day this year will be April 7th, and citywide cleanup will be May 12, 13, and 14. And with the snowstorm that's coming, the streets are very soft right now. The frost is coming out of them, and we're going to probably just do the centers, except for the concrete streets. We can do curb to curb. So be a little patient with us, and we're going to try not to tear the streets up any worse than we have to.
Good.
That's all I have.
Gary, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Anything from you?
I have nothing other than the fact that Jason, I forgot to mention that Jason Pullman had contacted me and will not be here tonight.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Mr. DeBryan
Nothing.
and Jim?
Nothing.
Surprising. Other agenda item, number 4 is Resolution 2017-05, adopting revised rules, regulations, and fees for the City of Hawarden Cemetery. Gary?
yes, I sent the our rules out to you with the changes in it. The changes were, for the most part, were just to make sure that we're complying with state code requirements. We met with Tracy and Mr. Porter, our mayor, and the local funeral director, and went through all of our rules just to make sure there weren't any updates, and we did have these 2 suggestions, and it will allow us to comply then with the state code. So,
Okay. We have a motion by Tim. Do we have a second?
Second.
Seconded by John. Roll call vote, please.
Allen,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Kurth,
Aye.
Feldhacker.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0. Agenda item number 5 is Resolution 2017-06, is proposing of to dispose of real property and publishing notice for a public hearing. Gary, anything on that?
yes. If you remember, Dennis and Denise Pizell were in at our last meeting, and council instructed Mr. Pickner to draw up the documents to sell the parcel of land located west of our existing tree pile that the city owns, and this will allow us to conduct a public hearing at our next council meeting to see if there's any concern or question regarding the sale of the property, but at this point I've heard nothing from anyone, so.
Okay.
So moved.
We have a motion by Payne. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Tim. Roll call vote, please.
Kurth,
Aye.
Feldhacker,
Aye.
Allen,
Aye.
Olson.
Aye. That resolution passes 4-0. Agenda item number 6 is the fiscal year 2018 utility budget review and discussion. Gary?
I left both number 6 and number 7 on the agenda in case you had any additions. I'm not going to spend any time going over because we've done that already in all the highlighted areas. We did publish the budget. It will be in the paper tomorrow. It has to, the requirements for there's different requirements for different items. A requirement for a budget public hearing is not less than 10 nor more than 20 days prior to the meeting. So we had to publish it this week so that we could then review it on March 8th and have a public hearing on March 8th and approve it so that we can then certify the budget by the 15th. So in order to meet all the state and county guidelines or timelines, we had to publish the budget as of tomorrow. So
Okay.
the proposed budget will be in the paper. It doesn't mean it couldn't be changed, but it had to be published. So, and I've not gotten anything from you, any of you, that you feel that there's anything too out of line on the budget. So, but I just want to leave them on just in case you had an issue you wanted to talk about. So both 6 and 7 were just discussion.
Okay.
So.
Is there any discussion on 6 and 7? No? Okay. Then we're moving on to 8. Is the second reading of Cable Ordinance 697, amending the cable television rates. Gary?
Again, we've reviewed our rates. We're right now selling it for less than we're paying for it, and made the decision to increase the rate $10 from 47 to 57 for basic service. So this ordinance reflects that desire to increase the rates $10. We did just I think we talked about this, but the local service on the service tiers, that was $29.95, or excuse me, that was $21.95. We only increased that $5. That's just all the local channels that we have retransmission with. So, and digital basic was, or digital base pack was $26. We increased that to $30. Otherwise, everything else is $10. So, and this is the second reading of that ordinance. So,
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? Motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Olson,
Aye.
Kurth,
Aye.
Feldhacker,
Aye.
Allen.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0. Agenda item number 9 is consent agenda from Sunshine Foods for renewal, and also Casey's for wine permit and beer.
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Tim. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Our next regular scheduled meeting is March 8th. And with nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We have a motion by Tim. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned.